Welcome to the second lesson of Basic of Equations, two steps equation. For example, they ask you to solve a question which is 2x plus 3 equals to 19. And I have already discussed what exactly solve means, but those who didn't watch the first video, let me tell you, solve means you have to make the x subject. You have to make x isolate. You have to find the value of x, whatever the variable is. You have to make that variable as a subject. So when I say I want to make it subject, it means I need that variable on one side and the rest everything on the other side. So here in this question, I have 3 also, which I need to get rid of, and there is 2 also. This 3 is added, so I need to get rid of this, and 2 is multiplied, I need to get rid of this. So remember, in this case, you cannot get rid of this multiplication first. The BEDMAS rule won't work here. You have to get rid of the plus first. So for example, I want to get rid of plus first, like plus 3. So what I'll be doing minus 3 on this side and minus 3 on this side. So plus 3 and minus 3 is gone. 2x equals to 19 minus 3 is 16. Now you need to get rid of 2. So dividing this side by 2 and dividing this side by 2, 2 and 2 is gone. We have discussed this one in the first video. If something is multiplied, you have to divide. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. That's it. So there are two steps equation. And first one I got rid of plus, which I did minus 3 for plus 3. And then there was another step which is multiplication. 2 was multiplied to x. So I divided by 2 and I got x equals to 8. This is called two steps equation. Let's go to do another example. For example, they give me 2x plus 3 equals to 3. The previous question was 2x plus 3 equals to 19. But in this question, intentionally I took two values like plus 3 minus 3, which will give me 0, and I want to show you how to do those questions. For example, plus 3, so I have to get rid of plus 3, minus 3 on this side and minus 3 on this side. This plus 3 and minus 3 is gone. What is left? 2x. Now 3 minus 3 is 0. This I wanted to show you. If I have 0 on this side and I want to get rid of 2, I'll be dividing this side by 2 and I'll be dividing this side by 2. 2 and 2 is gone. X equals to 0 divided by 2, which is 0. Why it is 0? So always remember, there is a logic behind it, and some advanced lesson videos like you can do this also why it's like this. But for now, just remember, if you have anything x, y, any number divided by 0, the answer is undefined. But if something is 0 divided by anything, the answer is 0. Let's do another question. For example, I'm given x divided by 2 minus 15 equals to minus 10. Now there are also two steps. In first step, I have to get rid of minus 15, which is one step, and then I have to get rid of the 2, which is divided. So first I have to start with the negative and plus. So plus, like the BEDMAS rule, as I said, won't work here. So plus 15 on this side and plus 15 on this side. Minus 15 plus 15 is gone. Many people do the same mistake. They do like they wanted to get rid of 2 first, and then they want to get rid of minus 15, and they are getting the wrong answer. So remember, don't do this mistake. X divided by 2 equals to minus 10 plus 15, which is 5. Now I have to get rid of this plus 2. This divide by 2. I multiply this side by 2, and I multiply this side by 2. 2 and 2 is gone. X equals to 5 times 2 is 10. That's it. Let's go and try to do another question. For example, they give me to solve x plus 15 or minus 15 divided by 2, but here you can see the whole thing is divided by 2, like both the terms are divided by 2, equals to minus 10. In this case, I cannot do the rules whatever I have done in the previous one, where I was getting rid of minus 15 first. As I said, you have to do plus 15 and minus 15 first. The plus thing you have to do first, and then you have to get rid of divide and multiplied. But here you cannot do it, because here this plus 15 is not alone. This 2 is divided by the whole thing. In this case, you have to get rid of this divide by 2 first. So I'll be doing time 2 here and time 2 here. This 2 and 2 is gone. X plus 15 equals to minus 10 times 2 is minus 20. And now I'll be doing minus 15 on this side and minus 15 on this side. Minus 15 plus 15 is gone, and x equals to minus 20 minus 15 minus 35. Okay, as I said in the previous video also, I'll be making one video how to do these plus minus and like with different signs, with similar sign, like adding them, subtracting them and multiplying them without calculator. I'll be making one video on that also. Let's go and do another question. For example, I'm given 2 into x plus 3 equals to 3. Now I'm writing this question twice. Let me show you the same question I can do by two different methods. I can open the bracket first, I can expand it, and then I can follow the method to get rid of the positive first and then get rid of the multiplication first, or by doing directly getting rid of the multiplication first and then getting rid of the positive number. So let's do by expansion first. So 2 times x is 2x and 2 times 3 is 6 and equals to 3. In this case, I can get rid of the 6 first. Minus x minus 6, I have 2x left and equals to 3 minus 6 is minus 3. I divide both sides by 2. So divide this side by 2, divide this side by 2 to get rid of 2. So x equals to minus 3 divided by 2. This is one way where I got rid of plus 6 first here, but I opened first. If I don't want to open it, I want to get rid of this like here, plus 3 first, I cannot do it. I have to get rid of this multiplication first. So if I want to get rid of multiplication first, I divide by 2, I divide by 2, 2 and 2 is gone. What I left is x plus 3 equals to 3 divided by 2. In this case, I can do now. I have already got rid of the one number multiplied 2. Now plus 3 is left, so I can do minus 3. I can do minus 3, but here you have to face fractions. And I'll be doing some basic videos on fractions also. So 3 divided by 2 minus 3. For the moment, just see what I'm doing is, although I'll be making 1 or 2 videos for how to do like fractions without calculator. So you can do this by calculator 3 over 2 minus 3, or you can look at how I'm doing is. For the denominator, multiply the denominator. 1 times 2 is 2. And for the numerator, just multiply cross multiplication. 3 times 1 is 3 and minus 2 times 3 is 6. So 3 minus 6, which is minus 3 divided by 2. This is what the same value, the same answer I got by the other method also.